Hello, I'm Martin Fenska and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World Overlord difficulty. In the previous part we finally finished the World of Fear, so that means in this part we'll attack another shard, and the voting for the target that we're gonna attack was quite close. I was surprised that there were quite a few votes for um, the World of Sand that I described incorrectly in the previous part. I described it as a World of Rust. World of Rust is the one that makes your gear degrade faster, and World of Sand here it's the world where you are losing stamina faster. So just want to correct my mistake, but it's not our target. We will attack another master. It was close, but more people wanted me to attack a master, and there are some specific votes for Erdu. So he is our next target, and we'll have to talk to him before we can attack him. If you want to read this, you can pause the video, but it's about the quest that he's given us to get the machine from Uldagan's world, and I basically tell him that I'll keep it for myself. Okay, and now we want to talk to him again, and now we can attack him. I've come to destroy you. Yeah, that's the option. Okay, we are not gonna be taking any bonuses with us. We are taking a quite strong army that I hope is gonna work. I don't think we need anything, and we already paid quite a lot of astral energy, so I don't want to spend any more. Just thinking about library, but that's not really that important. I don't think that we'll even need spell support from the hero for a while. Okay, so let's just attack. Come on. Hope it's not gonna take too long. By the way, I already said it in the previous part, but I'll repeat that. This army is something I've never really tried. I've been thinking about this. I've tried something similar already before Allied Forces, though there is a problem with lack of decent casters into the first row. So it wasn't really possible to go for this build that I'll work on, and I'm hoping with those priests we will have something capable of surviving at least some damage in the first line, but I'm not 100% sure, so hopefully this doesn't fail horribly and you won't have to reload. What's this? Is this... Oh, it's just World of Magic. I forget about this. Okay, well, I kind of wanted to go after a world that doesn't have any specifics, but yeah, Erdu's world is a world of magic, so never mind. I just hope this won't affect our economy too much. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm usually having problems with gold and World of Magic. So my guess is the income is lowered from most provinces. Well, we are here already, so we are not going back. And first thing, I have to look on our economy. Those numbers will be just horrible. Minus 34, minus 5. Yeah, I'm not that worried about those gems. We should be able to fix this quite fast. More worried about the gold. So let's have a look. 5-1 barbarians, okay. 7-1 free settlement with iron, that's guarded though, but that's a good province. 3-1 barbarians, 3-0 goblins, and 1-2 lizards. Okay. That's 2, 3, 5. When you take the first string, we will have 0 gem income. Not amazing, but at least we are not losing any. And with gold, we'll need something else, which means we'll need some locations. What do we have? Druids, trolls, gargoyles. Oh, that's not that good. And enchanted pools will give us only gems, so that's really not gonna help with gold. Hmm. Okay, that means we need exploration bot really fast, and we'll somehow have to get those gems so we can buy the exploration bot. Well, that really means attacking locations. So, like every time we see something that we can attack, I mean location that we can attack, we'll probably have to go after it right away. Okay, before we start fighting, is there anything I want to do? A library, that means 5 gems. And I'm not sure. Actually, that means... No, I don't want to invest that. I just got surprised that there is 25 and 5 and here's 50 and 10. But the reason is that on World of Magic you have to pay only half for anything that is connected to magic. So even though it's cheaper, it's still 5 gems and we are losing 5 per turn with only 20 at the moment. This can wait. Okay, so enough talking, and let's start fighting. We're going to start probably with those barbarians and just take the whole ring. Okay, go. I think the start will be really quite easy with this army. What can we do? Move forward. You can stand on the hill for extra range. And the good thing is that we have swamp knowledge, or swamp knowledge, so we can move and attack in swamps. What about you? You can't do anything? Okay, keep going. Can we kill him? There we go. How many shots do we still have? Quite a few. Well, the chairman is really not that effective. It's a nice change after the previous shard where magic damage was a huge problem. Now we can basically ignore casters, at least the lower tier casters. Okay, let's wait for him. And what's his resistance? 3, and we still can do some damage to him. Okay, that's good. I was afraid that units with a resistance of like 3, 4 would already take significantly lower damage, but it's not that bad. Rewards and level ups. Hit point, defense, counter attack, range defense, range defense. What my plan for this for these priests is to build them quite tanky because they'll be standing in the first row with the focus on regeneration. I've been told multiple times that I shouldn't underestimate the regeneration. That's really good. So I want to test it on this army, and That's like one side, and the other side will be, of course, I want to focus on their damage, but only on their range damage. I'll basically ignore their melee attack, even though they're not bad. I just can't go after everything. So the priority is like range damage, and then everything that will help with their survivability. Yeah, then is the rest. Hopefully it's gonna work. Of course, they'll need support for higher tier fights. Well, we'll see. Okay, what do we have around? This looks like a free settlement. Perfect. And these are brigand outlaws. So let me check these provinces. Oh, 10-1 and 3-2. But this has redwood that's not guarded. And even centaur lands. Those centaur lands will be probably too hard. But I definitely want to try the free settlement. Should be able to take it. And you know what? Maybe you can start building some basic stuff already, like tavern and granary. Those are really cheap. I think we can do that. Okay, go. Let's test the army a bit. Ah, it's only 7 units, but still. Okay, let's down the hill. Move forward a bit, and these two guys can already do some damage. Maybe we can weaken the bowman. Okay. What's in range? The spearman is probably higher priority now. And here we can hit only the militiamen. I'll let this bowman come a bit closer. Ah, come on, can't you just kill him? Oh, it still works. Now it's time for the second fatigue. I don't think that the healing is really necessary, but we can do it, so why not? Okay, how much ammo? 0, 0, 2, 1, and 2. That means these two guys will run down, and here we'll start weakening the pikemen. You can shoot, and you still have 2 shots. Okay, let's try to get him as slow as possible before we finish him in melee. I don't think you'll be able to kill him only with ranged attacks. No. Come on. Well, that was very easy. A bit of gold. So how does it look like now? 18-3. Well, that's much better. Not quite there yet, but maybe it won't be that hard. Okay, granary, we can build that. And brigands. That'll be probably even harder. Or even harder. That will be actually harder. Can't say this was hard. What's this? Oh, Holy Lands. Can we do Holy Lands? It's a decent province, but Holy Lands, that means Executioner. We don't have anything to really weaken him. If he had like 1 fear, I'd go after that, but he don't have enough damage for the Executioner. I think it's too early. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just underestimating the army. But let's wait. Oh, okay. So what do we have to worry about here? Definitely assassins, thieves. Probably not brigands. I think it's just those assassins or assassin. I don't know if it's one or more. I think we can try this. It's hard to say, as I said. I've never played this army before, but so far it looks really quite strong. Can we get in range? Here we can get in range of the thief. There are two assassins actually. That's quite unfortunate. Hmm. Okay, this is fine. Let's finish off this guy. Perfect. And we can probably take out the thief as well. Good. I'll still wait with those fatigues until it's really necessary. Um, hmm. Let's take down another unit. And I don't like how this guy is coming around, so let's weaken him a bit. I think I'll save both fatigues for the assassin. Maybe I can already use the first one. Okay, so let's see if we can take some damage. Ah, it hurt. But it's not that bad. Okay, get rid of one. Don't really have a choice. I have to run back. I'm a bit afraid what's gonna happen to these two guys. The problem is, if we lose a unit, we can't replace it. Okay, let's weaken the assassin even more. This is fine. Now, this brigand should attack here as well, and we should be safe. Ow. You know what? Let's hide. Try to get a kill. Perfect. Do you have some ammo left? You actually do. Let's just use it. Okay, it's fine. And those ranged attacks really are not the problem. The regeneration is negating the poison. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Wouldn't be possible without the healer, but yeah, we have him, so it worked quite well. Hmm. Okay, so another province, and we have access to redwood, and this early. It's really important. It'll save us a lot of gold. Any more level ups? We should get some, probably. Let's see. Range defense. Ah, this isn't a good one. I'm not gonna worry about morale for a change. I guess stamina will be more important. No, will for victory on the order. Again, this time it's not a medal that I'd like to get. Now I will try to get some caster medals for all those priests. Not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe I'll have to think about this. Maybe I'll take like some defensive medals for half of them. Those that will be standing on those tiles that are most exposed. You know, if you imagine the line uh, on the map, you have always these units that are standing on tiles that can be attacked from three sides. So maybe those will get defensive medals, and those that are standing in between them will be focused more on damage. But I'm not sure if that's really needed. I'd rather really focus on damage and rather take everything out before it gets close than try to survive the damage. But whatever I decide, we don't want will for victory order, so might as well pass on that already. Here we'll take a hit point, and here's Order of the Defender. Oh, the thing is, if I make a wrong decision now, I won't be able to do anything about that. Um, may never get access to Mercenaries Guild on this shard. I think I'll pass on this. That's probably a mistake. But it's quite early. I really don't know. Like, both approaches have their pros and cons. Oh, let's ignore it for now. Here I'll take defense. Oh, this is a nice one. 2 hit points. Healer will take first aid. Uh, and you know what, guys? Let me know what you think about how we should build our priests. I think you know everything you need to know for the decision. Like, there'll be the first line. You know what I like expect from them. So what do you think? Should I make those guys that will be exposed like really tanky and give them defensive medals, and only try to get caster medals for those that are like between them, or should I just go all in and focus fully on the damage? Just hope that we'll be able to kill basically everything before we get into trouble. Hmm. And I'll think about this as well. At the moment, I'm really not sure. Well, we can think about this later. Let's play a bit more. What can we get now? Could get a guard, but we don't really need it yet. What else? I don't want to spend too much yet. Still, um, are not entirely safe. Thinking about workshop now, when we have redwood, that's probably not a bad idea. Okay, let's grab that. We want to get to Carpenter's Guild, of course, but I'll wait until we get the iron. This is a decent start, because we can get both the wood and iron We did a few turns, so all the early buildings will be like half the price. By the way, what's this? Oh, another free settlement. Hmm, interesting. 5-1. I'm not sure that I want to try the third train. By the way, where is Erdu? Didn't even check our position. Okay, so it's the map ends here, and we are looking for a border, and the border is right here. Here as well. Well, the capital province is like within this radius. How far is that? It's not that far. Let's say capital province is here. Say 1, 2, 3, and from our side, I think it's again third ring from his side and from our side as well. So you can see some water in between us. Here it's visible. It looks like here's water as well. Here as well. It looks like we can have quite a large sea in between us. Maybe it's even connected. You can see water here. I'd say this might be one large inland sea, like all the way to the north. It should make it a bit harder to for him to get to us. I want to try the free settlement. We needed iron. Let's go back. Um, the province is just 5-1. If there are any locations, we can't attack them anyway. Let's just focus on the area where that is a bit more interesting for us at the moment, at least. Okay. One more turn, and we can fight again. Okay, anyone who can hit the slinger will do that, and who can't will attack the militiamen. Good. This is what we need to know. The iron is guarded by orcs, and that shouldn't be a problem. I think I'll attack them right away. I was hoping that there won't be anything too crazy. Then we have Necromancer's Dungeon. Oh, Necromancer's Dungeon is way too hard. Okay, you can move forward. Come on, come on, end the turn. Move on the hill. And where do we start? Doesn't really matter. Let's start down here. I think 2 shots might be enough to finish off this one. Yep. Orcs, that should be a good target for us. They have, or most of them have very low resistance, except of witch doctors sometimes on higher levels. Can we finish him off? No. Okay, how much ammo do we have? Not much. Okay, but we can at least weaken him. And now send 2 guys. Oh, not enough damage still? Okay, again, really easy. And we have a level up. Hmm. +1 command, that's not super important now. What do you want to take? Probably defensive tactics. Maneuvering isn't bad either, but the defensive tactics is more important. I think range defense will be quite important. Yeah, let's take it. And that reminds me one thing. We are already only one level away from level 10. So I've been thinking about what specialization I should take on level 10. And again, I am not quite sure. So guys, try to think about what the good specialization for this army could be. To give you more info about what I am planning to like the final build will be defenses made of priests, and behind that just casters get the best we can, which means tier 2 sorcerers, tier 3 black wizards, probably if we can get our hands on them. Uh, tier 4, maybe one warlock, but I don't think we can get them yet. So that would be whatever tier 4 unit we can get. Hydras, Phoenixes, something like that. The really final version would be like one Warlock and probably one Hydra or maybe one Phoenix even for this army, because I'd rather have something fast that can fly to the enemy and just keep him busy while we are, killing him from distance. So this is how the army should look like in the end. And yeah, try to think what would be the proper hero for this. I can say it won't be the commander scout hybrid because it boosts range damage, but only um, for shooters, not for casters. So anything that does magic damage doesn't get the bonus from the commander scout hybrid. So we have 3 things: pure commander with well, pure commander. I'm not sure about that because from the specialization you get the bonus to attack. So not really sure that we need this. I mean for melee attack. Then we have commander warrior. I'm usually not using that, but for this build doesn't seem to be horrible because it adds extra defense. And also we will have the hero standing in the front line. So maybe having a hero who can actually tank some damage and deal some damage won't be a horrible idea. And the last thing is priest, commander wizard, and that adds extra resistance. But more importantly, it would give us like the one of the best supported heroes with all the AoE spells. Um, so yeah, I'm kinda between the commander warrior or commander wizard, one of those. So think about it. Let me know what you think would be better. Both have something that would work with this army. Um, and well, do you want to do one more fight? Let's do one more fight just to see what we have to the east. How does it look like the economy? 7-0. Oh, that's much better. That also means we can now build a forge, also only for 50. We can build Carpenter's Guild for 130. Maybe I'll actually build that. Let's do that. It's quite a significant investment, but also means we can build a sawmill. and that means we are now 0-0. Not a bad upkeep when you consider we were starting on like -34 and -5. Okay, shouldn't be hard either. Barbarians have low resistance, so you should be able to kill probably uh probably all three of them before they get to us. Let's see who is already in range. This one. You can probably move on the hill and move the healer closer in case we need him. Hmm. Now, make sure that this guy dies. I'll probably take a hit. I mean, one hit from Barbarian. Don't care about the Shaman, even though he's hitting the healer. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, he'll take a hit, and he is berserking, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Not bad. Level ups. Range defense, melee defense, ranged attack even over hit point. Definitely I'll take it over hit point, but I would probably take it even over 2 hit points. And what do we have around? Let's check that as well. Elm Forest with more redwood. I don't think I want to attack elves. We already have the redwood. So let's wait with this. If we didn't have the redwood yet, I would probably try it, but there's no need to risk anything right now. Halflings. Really? I just double checked, like, try to reset the number if I see it correctly. 17-1? Are you kidding? Well, that means we know what's our next target gonna be. Wow. What else? 3-0, 1-2. Okay. So we go after halflings, then grab the rest of the first ring. What do we want to do now? Be nice to get Foundry. The sooner we get it, the sooner we get the investment back. And then go for Digger's Guild. What do we need? We need a mill, 2 mines. This will be mill as well. Here is a mill. This is a mine. And nothing in the Lizard province. But also focus on the farmers market because we will need quite a few mills. Let's go for a forge and foundry into Digger's Guild and start building mines. Okay, looks good. The start is really quite easy with this army. So far it seems that it could maybe even work once these guys get support from like real casters. I still don't think about those priests as about like pure caster unit. You know, it's just some hybrid. But they already can do some damage, and once they get the support from real casters, you know, from the uh, raw behind them sorcerers that can spam fear and stuff like that, it might work. It'll be interesting. Definitely a bit different from the usual approach. Take a bunch of thugs and smash everything. So I hope you like this idea, and you'll help me to like get to some final version of the army that will be interesting. And yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Bye bye.